Good morning. Let's see. How's it going, Currency Goddess? Crypto. Good morning. Been trading eval this morning. Cove Bear, good morning. Kevin, how's it going? Lakeland, Florida in the house. Market Frog. Been slinging around some contracts this morning, as you can see. We took a 2-contract loss there for 20 points. We jumped in before the close below. Then we took a long off the 30-second chart for a W. Then we re-entered again. Took one off there. Re-entered again. Took one off there. So we're basically break even after all that mess. After all that mess, we are break even. Volatility, good morning. Just pay the commissioner. How's it going, Robert? Yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, Bassett down 1K. I think I may not trade my funded accounts today. If we do, we're probably going to take the initial balance trade and go with that. We'll see. Because we have news at 9:45. We have news at 10. I think. Let me double check that. Evelyn, good morning. Labby, good morning. Let's see. Do we actually have... Let's refresh this. 30 minutes. Yeah, that's 9:45. We have Global Services PMI. And then at 10 a.m., non-manufacturing PMI. 10:30, that's natural gas. 11 o'clock, crude oil news. Not much outside that. Oh, that was not the baby's doctor's appointment. Tamimi, good morning. Yeah, day before. Yeah, Bassett. I think it's going to be lower probability. I'm probably going to stick on an eval. That was actually the 14-year-olds. He turned 15 today, Jason. He's been having knee problems for the last a little bit over a year. They originally told us it was a partially torn ACL. And then this new doctor that he's been going to since April said that it's not. Anyways, point being, they've had him on physical therapy for over a year, and he keeps re-aggravating the same injury. And so I went to the doctor with him yesterday just to, kind of push the envelope there and tell him that we want a permanent solution. And so they got surgery scheduled. They're saying that it's a fatty portion of the knee that's basically getting caught under the kneecap, causing some inflammation and fluid buildup that's causing him all the discomfort. So he'll have arthroscopic surgery on the 17th of September to take care of it. So good morning, Organa. I have Kofber. I have 19,006 marked out. Anybody see what's at 19,006? Look at all this cluster up here. Up in this area the previous days. I guess this is the previous day high or whatever too, but you got a cluster of highs here, high here, high here, high here. So to me, I think this area gets ran pretty quickly. That would be my guess. Something like that. So we'll see. And then also we have the data wick right here from the news this morning, 940. Kaka, good morning. No way it's your daughter's birthday today too. Let's go. Happy birthday, Labby. Happy birthday to your daughter. Futures Flow, how's it going? Andy in the house. Levy, I had the arthroscopic knee surgery when I was 13, so I've had MCL and a little torn cartilage cleanup in both knees. So Trader Monk, good morning. What up, chillin' shark? So I think it'll be fine. I mean, it's an outpatient surgery. It should take about 30 minutes, they say. I mean, it's not, 6 to 8 week recovery. I just, we just want him to feel better, to be able to do things that kids want to do. And right now he's not able to do that. You tell a kid he can't go play, he wants to go play. No, Lavi. I'm 6'2", but he's not my biological kid, but he's on the shorter side. His well, right now he's on the shorter side. He hasn't hit his growth spurt yet. I think he's gonna get taller, but right now he's like, I don't even know how tall he is. Maybe like 5'4", 5'5". I don't even know. He'll get taller. So we'll see what happens. Let's take a look at Mancini's information. Mancini says, I didn't even read it yet today. Says yesterday 55.19 was key support as opposed to the ES. I was looking for a rally off of it to 55.54, calling in an ATM machine. We held it an incredible 9 times yesterday alone. Plan today, no change. 19 support. It's weak now. We're just above that 19 area now. Keeps 43 to 42. Okay, that probably is a misprint. To 78 above. 19 fails. We sell to 02.92. You sprouted from 5.4 to 5.9. Let's go. Yeah, that year, actually, my my 8th to 9th grade year, I think I grew like a foot. But I'm assuming that he meant 34 and then 42. And then 78 plus alive. Do we have 78 marked out? We do now. And if 19 fails, we sell to 02. All right, we got our other thing marked out. I got to get that indicator downloaded for the Oracle created so I can start using that. I don't really remember it being painful. I don't remember that, Labby, but it's so long ago, who knows? I don't really remember. Your tibia hurt bad? Yeah, mine never hurt. I don't think I ever had a problem. I played a lot of sports, though. I played basketball and baseball all the time. So maybe that had something to do with it. I don't really know. I wasn't really a football player, but I played basketball and baseball a lot. We are kind of developing some kind of low resistance liquidity here to the downside. So maybe at open, maybe we get some sort of manipulation back down and then run back up. I feel like I draw that every day, that same thing. I do think we run through that 940 at open pretty quickly, though. We'll see. What's up, Neo? You took 3 trades up 2.2K. Let's go. Way to go. You was a runner and a climber. Gotcha. What up, Pine Tree? Pine Tree in the house. Yours today, too, VIP. Let's go. Happy birthday to everybody. So, yeah, he turns 15 today. I got one who is 16, and he just got his first car. He's not driving yet, although he does already have his license. He's not comfortable enough to drive, and I'm not going to force it on him. So, he's not driving yet. Guys, just so you know, I will be on an eval this morning, first thing. So if you see me being more aggressive, keep that in mind. Non-farm payroll tomorrow. So I'm gonna be I'll be on evals mostly today. We'll take a funded trade maybe off the IBL. So, oh, Levy had a season ticket holder for 7 years. Let's go, Yankees. All right. So, but yeah, we got what do we got? He should try Sim. Oh, yeah. He's just not yeah, me too, Quant. I mean, like, he's a good driver. I take him every single day, and we go from my house to the school, from the school to his mom's, back to the school, back home. And I think he's good enough to go ahead and go, but you know, he doesn't feel like he's comfortable enough yet. The driving part he's fine on. It's the parking lot and around other vehicles and stuff like that he's a little iffy on. So, yeah, I don't blame you, Labby. Yeah, that's what I tell him, Quant. I was like, yo, as soon as you drive and you're like, oh, I can just go on my own time, you'll be all over it. So, but he has everything he needs. He's got his license. He's got his car. He just needs to start driving. So, Trader on Tilt, how's it going? Yeah, exactly, Labby. He has a hard time, like, figuring out how far or how close he is from the other vehicles. Now, I don't think he'll hit anything. Like I told him, like, you can park wherever you want. So, park away from cars, whatever, you know. But it's one of those things. I'm not going to force it on him. Now, the other one, the 15-year-old, the one that just turned 15 today, I'm pretty sure he'll be one of the ones where he just jumps right in and kind of takes off on his own. So, just different personalities. Marco, how's it going? Just different personalities. I don't know. I expect maybe a spike down and then up at open. And like I said, this is an eval, so we will be being aggressive. I did pass an eval this morning. I passed this one on the news. Just one single eval. I didn't copy trade. I'll show it to you right quick. And then we'll switch back. Where was that at? What account was that? Oh, 232. Why is it not showing the trades? Right here. So full ported right there on the news. We had this wick right here that I thought would be ran. And I was bullish. So I just parked my order there, front run the wick, and boom, worked perfectly for once. I better fix this though. Oh wait, that's not the one we're even copying. Okay, this will be the one we're copying. All right, there we go. I use Wise. Wise for Fast Track. I believe it's Wise. Good morning, Francis. Oh, you did 5 minis? Uh-oh. Yeah, Neo. We'll kind of see what happens here at open. Like I said, I might be aggressive here on the open. On an eval only, so keep that in mind. Kinsey in the house. You send wire payment $229 for the 50K and order number was mentioned in wire. Send inline receipt of the bank. I send them the receipt from the bank. That's weird, iJazz. I sent Now, are the names somehow different? Because like when I send them a wire, I don't even include the order number, and it's automatically matched. I think we go up design initially. Bassett, I might, but that's weird, I Jazz. I would certainly maybe reach out to them. David, did you use the new bank that they posted? They posted the credentials to the new bank, and that's the one that I sent it to. The Chase Bank one. But yeah, I didn't get anything from them saying the account was frozen. I don't know. Nassim, how's it going? A little over 1 minute. You too, Nassim. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I sent my payment through Wise literally and got my accounts the very next day. Wise after hours. I've sent it through Wire and got my account within a couple hours. So yeah, they may have changed. Yeah, they did. They're no longer using. I don't. I think they said that if you send it, they should still get the money. They said, but I don't know. What's up, Samuel? So I'm not quite sure. Oh, I wanted to check. How much time do I have? 30 seconds? All right, I got enough time to check Bulenox right quick. Yeah, the code still works. Should be FTT underscore wedding. I'll post the link in a minute. All right. All right, I'm going to be aggressive here, guys. We might hit the daily loss on this account quickly. So we'll see. Back above 900, I'm probably going to participate. We'll see a quick run through the 15s here. I want to see some expansion above that 15 if we're going to go. Kind of rejecting it there. Back above that wick, I'm going to go to break even. Break even. It's got to go now or not. Struggling to get above that 10 area here. ES pushing to 35. ES already ran the data high. Stop me, break even. We gave it a shot. What up, Stock Tiger, Bobber? Good morning, Trader Journey. Design short 914. Woohoo! I mean, maybe. There is an SMT here, so there is an SMT. Yeah, who was that said that? Yeah, DA33. I mean, it's up to you, right? You have to make your own decision about whether you want to trade fast track. I still feel okay about it. I mean, Could their situation the other day been handled a little better? For sure. For sure, 100%. And I'll be the first to tell you that. I mean, I've said that. I jumped into a other stream yesterday and was saying the same thing. Like, this pops the VWAP. I'm going to take a... Pop the VWAP. We should just run. Should pop here. Kind of wish I had an extra contract in here. I don't, so I can't do anything about it. But even with eval, I don't want to be too crazy about it. What up, King Khan? What up, DCA 945? Design said, I believe, I believe. What up, Mum? I believe. I mean, I don't know. There are equal highs above 19,006 that I think is going to be the draw. If I had a runner, if I had an extra contract, I would have like tried to leave a runner on there, but Joey in the house. Good morning. Yes, back to the VWAP here. Nasdaq back to the VWAP. Kind of a, yeah. Possible short trigger there, but yes, reclaiming the VWAP here. Everything's going up. Had a few losing days, but I'm managing my risk, so I have the same account. Let's go. Nice job, King Kong. Yeah, King Kong, I'm only trading eval today. I might take an IBL or an IBH. I'm going to take maybe an IB trade. I wanted to enter here, but like trying to control my enter degen. The enter degen. Kind of wanted to enter back here at like 30s, but for the run through the 19,000s, I think it's going to run through there. I think this is the draw up here. $19,067. Yeah, I mean, I think 19,006 is kind of the draw, but we'll see. Wayne's in the house. Good morning. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. Yeah, King Kong, I agree. I feel that completely, man. I do the same stuff. The same stuff. $19,067 is really the line that should hold for sellers. Yeah. Do have news at 9:45. We retest kind of that 60 area. I may jump in. So if we kind of retest this pivot point, I'll jump in there. Man, this thing might just go without me. Said we were going to be aggressive. Of course, as soon as we enter, it pulls back. Classic. Classic NQ. Classic. Just classic. Stock Tiger, we're looking pretty good. We should get the payout sometime this week. I'm not going to say today because I don't really plan on trading the funded accounts today, to be honest. Maybe an IB trade. We'll see. Should rip here. There we go. I mean, easy read there. I should have probably jumped in sooner for the break through the pivot, but that's all right. Let's go, Thomas. You the man. Bobber got 12. You're considering Bulenox. Can you explain the evaluation process? FPL, the evaluation process is simple. You hit the profit target, you pass. You do have to trade 5 days, but you can pass it in 1 day if you want to and flip the next 4. There are 0 rules in the evaluation. You do whatever you want. And then guess what? When you get funded, guess how many rules there are? 1. 40% consistency rule. That's it. You can do anything and everything that you want in the account. So there you go. Kind of feel sad because these trades worked out so easily. That's what I was saying here. I wish I had a runner. Wish I had a runner here because I would have tried to hold it for the 06. You know, it's all right though. Yeah, yesterday's high would make a lot of sense. 115, that 120 area. I actually thought that we would maybe it would have went a little higher yesterday, but we just didn't. I mean, certainly you got kind of some trend line liquidity set up here. There's not really much holding us down there. If we want it, we could definitely go there. Got news in 5 minutes, 4 minutes here. 700 away from passing. Let's go. Nice job, Kofer. Synchro, good morning. We're sitting at London High. Are we? I didn't even see. Let me see. Yeah, I guess we are. Turned that into a little support. That was actually the pullback. I was kind of, before we went through the 06, I was hoping it would retest 67 there, and it just said, nope, no dice. But it probably is going to run the 115s. So liquidated. Yeah, that's not good design. That sucks. Made 675. Let's go, Warrior. Nice job. Hope you feel better. Good morning, Jan. So again, we got news here in about 3 minutes, so I'm just going to wait for that, see what happens. We also have news at 10. Probably won't be too aggressive. Like I believe that this morning the draw on liquidity was pretty clear at open. I mean, I called that 19,006 area very early. I marked that out first thing as soon as I got on the charts this morning. You know, I expected maybe a little deeper of a pullback, but once we breached that 19K again, that kind of gave me the idea that we're probably just going to go higher there. You can see I longed here at 898. Man, we should have just held it from there, huh? If we had such high conviction. But volatility in the morning at the open is kind of hard. You know, even on an eval, it's hard sometimes to hold. Hard sometimes to just hold. So we'll kind of see what happens here. Does fast track allow scalping? Yeah. Micro scalp. You do whatever you want, Terrence. Just do not breach the 20% rule. There's no rules on fast track, just the 20% consistency rule. And a lot of people are confused about the 20% consistency, guys. That doesn't mean that you can only make 20% of the total profit target per day. That's not what that means. You can make as much as you want. You just have to be consistent in that amount. So if you make $500 on a $1,250 account or a $25,000 account, then you simply need to average $500 a day or less and reach the profit target that you need to reach based on that $500 total. So if you go 500 divided by 0.20, that would tell you that you need to get to, what is it, 2,500? Math's hard. Let me just do it. 500 divided by 0.20, 2,500. So you would need 2,500 in total profit minus the 500 you already made. So you need to make you would need to make $2,000 over the next 9 days without going over $500. That's all. Kind of a simple way to explain it. We need a standard. Oh yeah. There's a lot of rules, aren't they, Black Beauty? You got to remember each one. We can't forget. We cannot forget. My phone, guys, it says that I have 41 emails unread when I, in fact, have none that are not read. I don't know what's going on with that. $150K. How much need to pay for payout for 3,000? For $150K for $3,000 in profit, then you would do the same thing. You would go 3,000 divided by 0.20. So your total, you would need $15,000 total profit minus the 3,000 you've already made. So you need to make $12,000 more dollars to get to a payout. You heard so many different interpretations for the 20% rule, so put it clearly. I think if you make X amount, just keep that same amount as and stay below that, Shark. That's all. And then you got to get to the total that you need. So the total changes based on that profit that you made on that biggest profit day. That's what sets it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, Joey. It's not another email app that I don't use. Like, all of them are open unless it's weird. It says I got 42 emails in the main account unread that I use every day, but I don't know. Not quite sure why it's like that. I don't know. It just did that yesterday. I don't know why. All right, there's the news. A little spike up. I wasn't even paying attention. ES pulling back below the 35 level here. Interesting. Tapped that 42 and pulled back. We still have news at 10 a.m., so we're going to wait and see what happens with that, most likely, before we try to press the button again. Unless we get some sort of... momentum candle to the downside here. Yeah, exactly, DA. That's what I'm waiting on. And then we'll probably wait for initial balance. I might... This looks interesting on the 30-second chart. The break-even stop is so close on this 30-second trade. If you take a... if you decide to take a short there. I don't think it's horrible. It's probably going to be invalid. Probably will be invalid. No close above yet. You hate the news? Yeah. You just got to wait. You got to wait for it. Take a bounce at 67. I mean, possible. There is a pivot there. There is the, what is that? The London high there as well. No, that's not the London high. There's a couple of, like, I don't love this for a bounce. I don't like taking like a naked pivot bounce. I would rather, like, if this wick was up here with it or something, you know. But that definitely looks like an area that maybe you could find some support there. But we're mostly just going to wait for the news here. We are only 2 subscribers away from 5450. Guys, can we get to 5,500 in the next day or two? That'd be nice. So there would be the trigger on the 30-second short. And then there's the break-even stop. I didn't take it. I wasn't really paying attention to it. I just saw it like at the last second. So you would have entered there. You would have scaled there. And then you just target maybe VWAP. All right. Well, you're getting that bounce off the naked pivot that you were looking for there. I mean, that's a nice little 15-point bounce. Hopefully you took that. Burner accounts activated. What we got? Can you take a trade on news? Yeah, of course, Trader Monk. Do whatever you want. You took it, Joseph? Nice job. Let's go. What do we got, volatility? I got your stream pulled up. Can't hear you, though. Hold on. Charles, the noises lag. So, like, yes, the noises lag. But usually the fields are still proper. So... Oh, the burner. Oh, no, now I get what he's saying. Woo! Over my head. Over my head. Let's see, we kind of pulled back into that pivot there, bounced out of there nicely. So we'll see if we hold this area or not. We got 9 minutes until this news comes out. Oh. Oh my goodness. All right, ES kind of holding the pivot there, or the VWAP. I should have noticed that on this pullback into the pivot that the ES actually bounced off the VWAP there as well. That probably helped this a bit. Probably helped it. Hey, we got 1 subscriber. Let's go. Welcome. Don't know who you are. Your account must have been private. But welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man. What up, Zilmy? You just need to pull back to the 35. Rosales, I don't know a whole lot about the unicorn plays, to be honest with you. I haven't, that's not a model I'm super familiar with. Not one we're super familiar with. ES reclaims the 35. I'm going to try a little stab here. We'll get our stop in pretty quickly just to protect ourselves. Just want it to expand higher. Give it a chance. If it gets us, it gets us. Ah, dirty dog. It's going to come back and get us and then go, isn't it? That's what it's going to do. Yeah, I think so, Rosales. One more test here. One more test, yeah. One more pullback and I'll get back in. $4.95. No, we ain't risking that much. We'll go like 200. What up, Holy Grail? Yeah, there's news. I did forget about that. All right, I was just trying to look for a basic run. Yeah, forget that. Forget it. You're up 465. Nice. We've been trading a lot this morning. We've taken a lot of entries on this eval. Definitely feel more comfortable on the eval than you do on the fundage, right? That's just how it goes. Might get an SMT here. Doesn't look like the ES is going to run this high. We got about 4 minutes here until the news. We'll see what happens. Does it take us up? DA thinks we flush. Anna, an SMT is where one indice runs a key level and another one does not. So in other words, if we're looking at this high from 9:45 a.m. and then we come over here on the ES and we look at the exact same high on the same time frame, ES did not run this high and Nasdaq did. So as you can see, that sometimes would mean that the market might be going down. Again, sometimes. It works better with key levels instead of just instead of just a random SMT, right? It's better at a key level, but there is an SMT for now. So let's just say we got an inverse to the downside off this SMT. Then I can have higher confidence that maybe this works just because the ES is weaker. ES fell during the high. So we can maybe have a little more confidence in the short maybe working if it got triggered without the ES running the high. So we'll see. Come back to the VWAP. Maybe. Maybe. So I don't take trades just based off an SMT. I know some people do, but I don't. And it looks like this SMT might be broken anyway. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, 068. I mean, yeah, we'll see. I mean, it could certainly continue higher for sure. 165. I mean, those make sense, right? We just never know. We play what we see. It all seems easy in hindsight. Hey, we made it to 54.50. Thank you, whoever pressed the subscribe button. Appreciate you. You the man. We'd like to make it to 5,500, but I doubt that happens today. News in a minute, says Zilmi. Place your bets on the news. Place your bets up, down, sideways, all around. I'm going to go ahead and say we go up. It's my lean. But I'm an idiot, so keep that in mind. So I think we go up. What up, Tarno? Doing pretty good over here. Doing pretty good. Probably going to be waiting for initial balance to set after this. Yeah, I'm not either, Joseph. 54.50 sounds like a buffer zone. Yeah, it could be. If Maxie barks, it's going down. Let me see what he's doing. Hold on. That dog is dead asleep over there. He ain't barking. Yeah, it could be Tarno. You never know. I mean, I don't think this news is going to do much, to be honest. Probably not. We'll see. Yeah, stationary. He's over there zonked. There we go. There's the news. Straight up. 19,090. ES made the new high as well. No SMT in play anymore. Should still run into the 115. Oh, you forgot about it? Yeah, I'm not doing anything today, Trev. I mean, we could just jump in. I think this spikes right into that 115 area. Could just buy the top. All right, I'm going to risk 10 here. Stop will be around 84. I want it to push into that 108, 109 area. Once it gets there, I think I'm going to go break even. All right, I don't want it to come back now, so break even. It should run through my target now. I was going to go ahead and take it there. 10 points. Yeah, no pullback. If you trade Quantire with your rhythmic accounts, will it help avoid technical? I don't know currency. I mean, to be honest with you, I have no idea. I mean, there's issues everywhere, kind of, no matter what platform you trade. But I deal with the issues, and I think it's fine. Uh-oh. Got to have those 6 seconds. To the moon. That's right. Yeah, it's playing. Yeah, that's why I just took it off. Yeah, buying tops makes a lot of sense, doesn't it, Gabriel? Hey, I mean, it's one of those things where, you're like, all right, it's going to go there. I noticed that there's a pivot point there, and I was like, That's why I was like, I'm gonna go break even once it gets here, but I was expecting it to just kind of blast through there. But ES also is tapping a pivot there. It gets through there 100% most likely, but I'm just not willing to. It's already a chase trade as it is. Don't want to give it too much room there. Yeah, very well could be. You lost about 8 batches of PAs because Apex copier. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I mean that's me too. I like the copier. I like the copier on Quant Tower because I can copy across multiple props. You guys know. Hey, there's Max. There's Max. He woke up. Wow, is this thing not going to hit the 114s? I mean, maybe you get something like this. Maybe a little pullback into the midpoint here, and then... Ooh. Little hair in the armpit. Atlas is good. I don't know. I have never tried Atlas. Yeah, I don't know about Sierra. I don't think you can copy across multiple props with Sierra, can you? I'm not sure. Oh, he was right. He had a little delay going on. He's telling you to long right now. He's like, long right now for the push through 114. Yes, Max. I will do it. If I lose, I blame you. Never mind. It's a 26-point stop. I'm not doing it. If I had done it like down here with like an 8 or 10-point stop, then I would have felt better about it. But I would have felt better about it. What up, Invest? How's it going? All right, you should see a pop through that 111 now. We should pop right through there. It's been tested 2-3 times there. It should just break. What's that, Max? Full port? Full port, Max says. Max contracts, no stop. 114 all day, every day. That's what he said. Let's see if he's right. Is Max right or is he wrong? Only time will tell. He's the market whisperer. Oh, you barked. Oh, you did well in Asia. Let's go, Invest. It should just pop. Just pop it. There we go. Just pop it. Never any doubt, says Max. See, this is why I moved my stop, though. Like, am I taking 25 points of drawdown there? Like, no. Not doing it. The bark took your TP. Let's go, Tarno. He's in there barking. Like, he loves to, like, if anybody's ever owned a Datsun, their favorite thing to do is bark. All right, I got him to finally stop. All he does is howl. I guess good thing he doesn't do that, but this is a pretty big gap right here. This is 27 points. If we got kind of like a death candle through here, then I would think that that would be a pretty good short trigger, but I still kind of feel like we move higher. You got a Chihuahua. They can't be outbarked. Yeah. Chihuahuas, they're fun dogs, little lap dog. The funny thing is, like, you know, Max is kind of a lap dog. He loves to sit with me every day, but like, he's not a cuddly dog. He's not a dog that's gonna like sit there, and if you're not rubbing him, then he's like, all right, leave me alone. If you're not like giving him a little belly rub or rubbing his head or something, if you're doing those things, then he'll let you cuddle up next to him. But if you're not doing those things, he wants to just be left alone. You need 122, Coper? I mean, it's possible. I don't know if I'll participate. Like, I don't know if I'll participate here in a short. I might. Depends on the momentum, I guess. I'm going to set up a take profit on this one, though. Palmer got 12. Now, if we sweep this low, but we don't inverse this, then this will become a protected low. Well, if you got an inverse back to the upside. I don't know. We'll see here. But I kind of expect us just to maybe have a decent pullback here. I think kind of targeting that 19,010 area might make sense. On a short, back to maybe there. The problem is the stop is so big on this, which means I should size up. I got 40 seconds here on this candle. What time is it? 10:11. Let's see if we get a close below. I don't hate the momentum. Steam, we're only eval only today. But yeah, it's been good so far. I needed to take me out on this first one at least. It was very, very risky of me. All right, I got my stop in. I want to see a touch of the 10 area. All right, I gave it a shot. Gave it a shot. He was going long at 61, Moses. Oh, don't say I saved you. You saved yourself, Moses. You saved yourself. Yeah, there's no perfect platform, but it's one of those things. No, Shredder, I didn't sign up for the competition thing. I signed up one time before, but I suppose I could have and traded that, but this is the account I'm trading. We've almost brought it back to break even. Yeah, we'll see. I just this thing really could dump down here a bit, but I still think we're going up, but sometimes you just you know, you just take what you see. ES bounced off to 35 there again. How's it going, Clarity? All right, you too, Bobber. Appreciate you. Now that retested the inverse there, that actually would have been the best entry because then you reduce your stop and then you move your stop to break even in your scale at this wick here, which would be a 30-point winner. So if you took the retest, that probably should have been what I should have been thinking about on this one, the retest. But I was just thinking like, I don't want to risk 40 points, which is what I did there with two contracts. So now you would actually move your stop to break even once it re-breaches this 29. And I would say you could target this 10 area. I mean, you got this wick down here that's sitting in a fair value gap that's possible at 60. But is it probable? I don't know. So you want to see a little expansion below this wick. Really should get some expansion here. James, we're not trading the funded today. We're just on an eval right now. I might take an initial balance trade in 15 minutes. We'll start looking for that on the funded. So now you want to move your stop to break even 100% if you took the retest in scale. It should. You want to kind of see it expand into the 10 area, which is not what it's doing. But a couple different ways you could have managed this trade. I took the more aggressive approach, obviously. The higher risk. More aggressive. Yeah, that's the thing, Trev. You never know, right? It could be either way. So, like, you can either take the retest or not. And what you could do is you could wait for the pushback up, and then once this candle kind of turns red, that would give you the idea that you could take your short then. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you didn't know, Bulenox is currently 87% off. I think it's around $20 for a 50K account. Apex 80% off 1-day pass with the lifetime activation fee of $85 is still going on right now as well. My Funded Future, $76 all in for the 50K account. Take Profit Trader, $85 is 50% off right now for the 50K account. And then you get your $85 fee back once you get to your first payout. And Fast Track Trading, 49% off currently, still $91 for a direct-to-funded account on the Rally account there, the 25K. Link is pinned at the top of the chat there, and the coupon code is FTT_wedding. Kofer, I don't recommend the 100K account on Bulenox because it is so expensive to activate. That being said, I don't know how much it is, but I'll check it for you right quick. And taking less trade following, yeah, I mean, the currency guidance is the way to go. Hit the like button. Let's go. But yeah, the cool thing about Bulenox, if you just go on the help center and you come over to the master account, you can click down here and it'll say like, you know, what is there a fee? And then here's your fee. So your 100K account activation fee is $248. So for that reason, I don't recommend anything over the 50K. These are only lifetime fees. They don't have a monthly option. So 148. That's the biggest account I would get from Bulenox to 50K. To each his own, but it's up to you. It's $85 on all sizes right now. DA33. Are they going to have Trade of 8 in 2 weeks? Let's go. Yeah, also, if you do sign up for Fast Track and you want to Trade of 8, once they do get it, they will transfer you to Trade of 8 for free. They won't charge you to do that. Dun, 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 dun. Just kind of chopping around here, which tells you that we're not really bearish, right? Even though this worked for 10 points, we're not really bearish. I mean, that pulled back almost to the 618 of this leg. Got 10 minutes until initial balance is set. Cicerone, how's it going? How's it going? They got a real credit card service, they would be swamped. Yeah, trading on tilt. You're not wrong. Yeah, Cicerone, the same thing with me. It's typically a day, but some people have issues. I don't quite know why. Bear fake out, I tend to agree. So I think they've said that they're not even gonna bother with the credit cards right now. So oh, nice job, Trev. Let's go. You too, DA. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. If they're going, I mean, I think they should get credit cards. I think it would be a game changer, but is what it is. All right, initial balance will be set here in about 8.5 minutes. Yeah, I hate that, Trev. I hate that when that happens to me. Initial balance is the high and the low for the first hour of open. That's all. Right now it's sitting at 122.50 up there with this orange line. I mean, you could just take this long if you wanted to off the failed inversion, off this failed inverse. It's not technically something that I would normally take. That's kind of interesting. I think that might take it to the internal. Let's see. I think this still goes on the failure of this, probably expand. I'm just too, like, if it hadn't closed so close to the break even, then I probably would have taken it. It did leave equal highs there, though, didn't it? It did. So if we get a pullback here, I'll probably take this. Give me a pullback on a retest here. Something like this without rerunning the high. All right, it already reran it. Never mind. Yeah, I think this goes. I just I was trying to find. I didn't want to just jump in there. I wanted to have like some sort of a pullback entry there, and we're just not getting it. Got 10 points off that 30-second. Oh, let's go. Oh, my goodness. Got 10 points? Yes. You feel like longing? I wanted to long there for the failed of this inverse, but Tesla up 6.5%. Going to the moon, huh? All right, we got 6 minutes. I'm going to switch. Oh, well, I was going to go ahead and switch over to my funded accounts. We're going to take the initial balance trade today. Win or lose, we're going to be okay with it on the initial balance trade. Up 3K. Let's go, Kofer. Great job. You closed the charts. Lang, yeah, sure. It's simple. So the initial balance will be set at 10:30 a.m. And you can take the trade a couple of different ways. You can either take the push through initial balance for 10 or 12 points. Or what I've been doing is I've been taking the retest. So we want to see a push through, maybe like an 8 or 10 point close above, and then a retest of initial balance, and we look for a bounce for 10 points. So pretty simple. You have an initial balance high and initial balance low. The thing that I've noticed where it works the best was if it pairs with a 5-minute wick test, and also if the draw on liquidity is clearly the direction of the wick test. So if you have a draw that's higher, would be nice, but I mean, this wick right here will be a really nice draw on liquidity because it is kind of a wick sitting inside of a fair value gap. But I don't know. So I'd like it to be a little more clear here, but it is just not. Yeah, it's the 1 hour range. That's all it is. Where do I put my stop loss? Morion, what are we talking about? On the initial balance, I just use a 10-point hard stop. I don't know what you're talking about there. No, 1 minute close lane. We use the 1 minute chart. I like it to pair it with like a 5-minute wick. So like if we went to the 5-minute chart, we would like to see like a wick there. So ideally we'd close inside this, or if the IB was still down here at 122, you see how that wick was there? That's where it was originally before, but it's not set yet. So there's several different ways you can trade it, and I'm not quite sure which way I'm going to do it this morning, whether I just take the breakthrough and look for 10 quick points, or whether we take the retest. I don't really know. So, but yeah, on the 1 minute chart is what we're looking at it on. We've got 2.5 minutes until IB is actually set. This might be a day where we take the breakthrough. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the account that we would be taking that on. What I'll kind of do is watch the volume. We'll see. Oh, they got a scam CEO in the Discord? Yeah. Beware of those scam ones. I've got scam people in my Discord too, pretending to be me. And also, I like to watch initial balance on the ES as well, and kind of like, you know, play off each other there. So this will be the only trade that we take today on our funded accounts. Let me make sure. And we'll see what happens with it. So IB is set in a minute here. Look at this dump. So now the decision is, do we take the breakthrough of IBH or do we take the retest? What's the play? Because we've been getting the IBH and the IBL plays where we don't get the retest, where it just goes through 40, 50 points and never comes back. So you almost have to make a decision like, you know, let's go, Moses. Nice job. Yeah, that's true too, Jan. You probably could. All right, so it's set now. So now do we take the push through or a retest? I'm not quite sure how comfortable I am on the push through one either. We should probably risk less on a push through. You felt like it finished the first test? Yeah. I saw that, Jan. I know you said that. Retest 20. Man, there's a 30-second long setup here too. The nice thing would be if we close above here, we would be putting in a 1 minute OB as well. I'm not sure, Vince. What are you trading on? Are you on Topstep X or what platform are you on? Last week's low, yeah. Anybody having issues with Topstep X P&L not updating? Oh. Do we hold the 110 area here? I know they were having some issues yesterday, Vince, so yeah, trader to black. It should be working. Just MM should be, or I think it's MM. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I kind of want to short here. But I'm gonna wait. The idea is take the initial balance play. Let me know if it's not working, but it should be working. All right, well, we're just kind of waiting here to see what happens. I use the 20 SMA, but I got the 21, the 200, and the 9 on here right now. The VWAP and the opening range. That's really all I got. I said I was kind of like tempted to short here, looking for my 10 points, but we said we're going to do the initial balance, so. None of them are. Maybe you have too many accounts. You should never have too many accounts. It's weird. Can somebody else try the Take Profit Trader code just to make sure? Let me double check it here. Let me see if I got any sales today. Well, let's check it. Yeah, today's the 4th, right? No, today's the 5th. So actually no sales today for me. Let's check the code. It says referral code is MM. I mean, it says it's working. I don't know. Somebody give it a try for me if you can. You don't have to buy. Just punch it in and make sure it gives you the right discount. All right, we're trying to wait for this initial balance play. Let's see if we get a test of it or if we push through, see what happens. Do we push through or not? Yeah, it's pretty good rejection. We'll bounce off the 21. I don't take trades off of it. You got the 9 and the 21 right there, kind of. You got the cross, and then I guess that would have probably been the long out of it. Luke Hayes, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. It works. Thanks, Pantry. Appreciate you. Yeah, something must be going on with yours there, Trader to Black. I'm not quite sure. Maybe you do have too many accounts. I didn't know that was a thing, though. You want it over 120? I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Oh, you got it to work. Let's go. You the man. Yeah, Bassett, this is tough. I'm waiting just for the initial balance play, and that's, I mean, like, I'll switch back to eval after that. But the initial balance, I think, is still fine today. Pretty nice range today, 265 points. So no trades so far on our funded accounts. I did take a pre-market trade on one of the funded accounts, or on the fast track accounts, but it was a break-even trade. I put my stop at break-even plus $30, and I got stopped at break-even. Sad thing is, had I not moved the stop to break-even, we would have got the full 250. But you know, pre-market like that, you gotta I don't know. I just got to protect myself a little bit more. So I'm okay with just the $30. It's fine. Yeah, holding a 3-minute. I mean, that tells us maybe we should go. Maybe we can get our... We're actually looking for 55 ticks here, which I think is... it's more than 10 points. That's like 4, 8, 12. That's like 13 points. 13 and a half points. Made 1,800, Louis? Nice. What size account is that? Oh my gosh, we have just died here. It might be waiting for the macro time at 10 till, 10 till 10 after to go. Nice job, Louis. That's excellent. 1,800 bucks. I mean, price action today has not been that bad. I probably could have traded the funded accounts. It's just being a little bit conservative with it, to be honest. So, no, I don't think he made too much. $1,800. That should be fine. Yeah. $9,000 profit target. 5% of the 150K is what? I think it's 9K anyway, and it's 7,500. Yeah. So that just means you got to get to 9K instead of 7,500. It's fine. Thank you, Bassett. Appreciate it. Oh, that sucks, Stock Tiger. That sucks. Oh, yeah, Jamie. It helps a lot, doesn't it? There comes the dumpage. The dumpage. ES back to the 42s. Let's see if it holds a 35. You got the VWAP on the ES at the 35, 36 level. So, Zilmi, I have no idea. I think I counted them and I have like 29 or 30. Too many. Shouldn't have that many. So, as soon as I get some to pay out, I will not replace them. Yeah, Jamie, that's why I like it. I don't have to mark anything out. Brad, they might sometimes. Sometimes they want you to record a video, but I don't think it's that big a deal. I mean, just record it, send it to them. Not a big deal. I'm not gonna. I mean, like they haven't asked me to record a video yet. But even if they did, I would just be like, yo, you can literally see me trade live every day if you want. If it suits your fancy, you could watch me every day. And you can see my most recent payout request is still pending. Sorry to blind you guys. I requested on September the 1st. It's still pending. Just tell them to like and subscribe. Yeah, send them the link. Yeah, they still pay out, obviously. Oh, you didn't realize it. Oh, man. That sucks, Stock. You still have some 15 PAs. Yeah, that's what you got to do. You put cameras all throughout your house just in case. Yeah, exactly. Nutty despises Kellyanne. What's he saying? Let me listen. We need some entertainment over here. Let's get Nutty pulled up. Is that because she didn't make the video last night? Is that why? I don't know. She was, I guess, we were all in Jay's chat yesterday afternoon, and he said he would unblock her if she made a video about Fast Track, which she's not going to do. Yeah, we need him to degen it, Andy. That's right. Degen it up for us. I don't know, Black Beauty. I doubt it. You have to start a war. I mean, not to downsize Nutty's channel, but you have to start a war with someone who has like a couple 100,000 subs. So, yeah, when those. But the thing is, I love music so much. Those are so expensive. Those evals are expensive that it hurts, right? So, yeah, Fred, that's why. Yeah, that's exactly why. You can't. I mean, you'll get banned. Though she'll get. If she makes a dirty video, I'm sure they wouldn't be happy about that. But I mean, let's be honest. The whole bank account thing and all this stuff. I mean, like that's blown way out of proportion. First of all, way out of proportion, in my opinion. It should have been handled way differently. I mean, they really need a PR person that can put the handcuffs on people and only be the only one to make announcements and things like that. That's what they need. I'm on my strategy is I look for 12 points with a 15-point stop. 12.5 point take profit, 15.5 point stop, one mini, one trade per day. You'd have to lose for 4 straight days to blow the account. That's mine. Take profit trader currency got us. They're $85. So it just feels like you blow a funded account when you blow those. So yeah, exactly. Music makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, Fred. I'm just waiting. I mean, I think the short kind of makes sense, but I'm still just waiting. I mean, we do kind of have, I mean, like this does kind of look interesting. It depends on the depth of the pullback. I mean, I would assume if we could pull back into here, which is still a decent, 60 points, 50 points down, then you could look for a long out of that. But I think I'm going to take the IBL play, IBH, IBL, whatever, IB play once we get it. So, yeah, 0 Day J is a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch. Short 95s. Woo. Yes, right through the VWAP there like it's not even there. So I'm watching the 09 area. I kind of want to see us sweep that area, and then we could get a long setup out of there. I'll probably take that on an eval, but we'll see. We shall see. I think the 09 area makes a lot of sense. That swing right there at the 30 also, I mean, 26.75 makes a lot of sense to at least run that. But if we want to get an A+ setup out of this, excuse me, then in the next 3 minutes, we want to see this thing sweep the 09, don't displace below it, sweep the 09, and give me some sort of long setup out of there. And that would, in my mind, be a very, very high probability setup. That would be a high probability setup. Also puts us in OT of this leg. So, so let's see. Now, if in the next 3 minutes we hit the VWAP, but we push through it, then that probably means we're probably going to see the lows. So the idea for me is sweep this, don't displace below it, and leave us something in here to take a long out of. And the reason I'm saying this area is because if you look right here, there's a very small fair value gap. So if I get a long trigger out of this, I will take it. ES is already at initial balance low, yeah. That's interesting. Dun, 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 dun. Get rid of the commercials, Bob. Well, you know, a few $100 a month, you know, pays the power bill, Bob. I don't think I have them set on too often. What do they come on? Like every 17 minutes or something? Like every 17 minutes, I believe. If you're getting them more often than that, let me know. But I mean, I think a VWAP bounce here would make a lot of sense if the ES is kind of at IBL. You got the 200 and the VWAP grouped here together. You got some consolidation here. I mean, like, if you get a true VWAP test here, it might not be a bad area to take a bounce play. Also, kind of at the 93s, which means a push back into the 10s might make sense too. So, we'll see. Yeah, I think the equal lows at the bottom are relative, though, fish lips, if I'm not mistaken, aren't they? Or are they exact? Where are you looking at? I thought they were relative. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm going to take it on a eval here. Obviously, I got in too late. Let's see it push back into the 12, 10, 12 area. Really, the 10s is what we're looking for. Should get it. There's the 10. All right, not going to let that go back red on me. I got in a little too late there. Yeah, I did break it, Moses. Yeah, I didn't mind the long off the VWAP. I mean, we kind of stated why this should work. You know, we've gotten a 20-point bounce off there so far. I took it on the eval, but by the time I switched over there, it was too late. I got in late. Dun, dun, dun. So it would have hit my target if I would have just waited there. I think so too, Joseph, because if he gets under VWAP here, that means ES has probably broken IBL cleanly. So a break and retest might not be a bad idea. We're also at the 19,000 number here. A little psychological. Also, you would kind of be breaking 90 as well. I don't know. I think this trade works. I just don't know if I want to take it on my funded. So we'll take it on an eval. That's true too, Gabriel. Very true. Yeah, Terrence, that's what I'm saying. Like, is it going to hold here or not? Either way, like you're setting up a bullish SMT here if it does hold. If it doesn't hold, then I think we push through. We retest 19 directly. I mean, it sure is struggling to get through there. It really is. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, thanks, Nism. Appreciate you. Nice job, Jamie. Well, we do have a bullish SMT here. You blame Tom Sabo? That's right. Tom Sabo is to blame. Nutty is currently short from about the 06 area, looks like. So ES held the VWAP there. 30-point bounce. Or ES held the IBL. Yeah, music, they're in different spots. Mine's probably off by a few points as well. I don't know why that is. I mean, I guess anchored versus not, and depending upon what session you have and all that. That's as good a reason as any to go long if Nutty is short. Nutty said, "Hey, now he has some winning. He has some winning trades." Currency Goddess doesn't use VWAP. I use VWAP. I love the VWAP. It's one of my favorite indicators, just because like sometimes it's ignored, right? You can't just trade off the VWAP. You can't take like a naked bounce. I don't like just looking for a naked bounce off that area, but it does kind of, give you a little idea that there might be a little support or resistance there. Woo, look at the entire range. We almost hit OTE. So one more push lower would make sense. Aldo, I agree. I kind of think we're going to get one more push lower. Maybe this wick here. But here's the thing. You might get this first. We don't know, and it should happen. We should know in the next like 8 minutes, or actually like 13 minutes. Kind of generating a little bit of trend line liquidity here for it to run through that quickly. Maybe a wick test back up to this area. Little wick test there. Untested wick. On the 5 minute. Dun, 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 dun. I'd like to see one more test of the 26. Give one more run up here, and I'll take it on an eval. You guys hear Max over here eating? Moses Topstep is down 7K. You know. Joseph wants a rug under 19. I mean, I kind of feel like we go down here. I really wanted a little pushback up there. I'd rather have an entry up here. Is it just going to be a peekaboo? A peekaboo? I'm not going to give it much room here. The next 10 seconds, it needs to run this to the downside or I'll get out. Push it on down. I'm going to take it off break even. It probably still goes, but I wanted to see it run that before the top of the hour there. I heard an extra beep. Buy close above the VWAP. Yeah, a little sneak peek below. You added at 990. I mean, I think it goes lower. I think we sweep the 961. I just wasn't willing to give it the room that it needed. There we go. Now we can kind of look for a long setup out of there, maybe. Do, 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 do. 44. Steam, I really don't. Like, sometimes you can just take logical bounces or a breaking retest or whatever. I don't really use it for my entries typically. Maybe on an eval, but not really on my funded accounts. We're stabbing long here. Give it about 10 points on the stop. That's more than 10, so I'll take it off. We get back a little bit there. 15 points. 18 points. Oh, you dirtiness. I was looking for a little bounce in there. That's all you got, Joseph? Hey, it happens, right? Really? 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 So ES has lost the 19 here. All right, Joseph, appreciate you. Fine. kind of annoying because like I took that long there looking for that little bounce, and now we're getting the bounce as I'm short. So both directions wrong here for now. Just an eval play. I had to look and make sure I was on the eval. He's over there eating. Damian B, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. So my bounce play there was right. I just didn't give enough room, which it was a little more than I wanted to give it. If the ES pops the 19 here, I'm going to get out. I want to see the ES hold below the 19. I guess it couldn't retest the 25. I may just get out of this trade. I don't love it. I'm going to move my stop down on this one and just take this off if it hits it. I'd like to see it dump here, but ES might want to retest that initial balance low. Looks like that's probably what we're going to get. Yeah, he's definitely enjoying it over there, chomping away. Stopping us out there. All right, let's see if the ES tests the initial balance low. Then we'll look at maybe a short out of that. Might line up with us retesting the VWAP. We shall see. All right, ES approaching the IBL here as we are approaching the VWAP. Let's kind of see what happens here. The 5 minute didn't close red. Oh. Watching the ES. I'd like a direct retest of that IBL on the ES if we're going to get it. So far, it doesn't look like we are. ES back to the 19 here. I'm going to jump back in short here. On this old eval. And we may just have to flatten. We'll get back above that pivot. Yep. All right. I'm switching back and forth here, guys. I'm trying to find the spot to take a trade on my fundeds while just kind of being a little more aggressive on an eval. Looking for a spot. I want the ES to test that 25 if it wants to. We do have that bullish SMT though. But it's not like we need a lot of points. All right, ES pushing up 24s here. I want to press the button there, but no real clean setup here. And that would have played, but that would have played. We still did not get a direct test on the ES though, and that's kind of what I was waiting for. That's kind of what we were waiting for. Trying to find a spot to take this funded trade, but like, man, it's making it a little bit difficult. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking, Terrence, but I also don't know. I'm a little iffy about it because ES, you know, it swept the low there. Does it have to resweep it? Not necessarily. Yeah, exactly, Tom. I'm trying to be patient, find a spot. So can it push up here? All right, pushing back below 19 again. So we get the elevator back down here. I don't know. This is just the eval again, switched over. ES working back below the 19 again. See if ES wants to sweep the low. I think we should get a little elevator here. There we go. Why does it not let me link? What in the world happened here? Did it take me out of the entire trade? What happened there? That took me out of the whole trade. What? It's weird. Worst part on the 15-minute chart, there are 3 support points. Yeah. Just didn't get that true retest of the IBL there on the ES, which is what I wanted to take my funded trade off of. You know, I do that sometimes, especially if it lines up with the VWAP. Obviously, in hindsight, the VWAP touch worked on its own, but you don't know that at the time. Still think it probably goes lower here, but it may not. You never know. One can never tell. One can never tell. Looks like we're going to retest that 67 area. Pushing here. See if we get above that pivot there. ES back up to the 16. See if it holds below the 19 or not. Still have an SMT here with the ES, so we'll see if that holds or not. Trading. Right now we're just on an eval. I'm up $30 on like 20 funded accounts, but it's basically break even. I haven't taken any funded trades. So, and this P&L on this account is currently at plus $100. We were plus like 800 or 900, something like that, and then we took a couple of stupid plays. Let's see what we get. But we are trying to find a spot for our funded accounts to take a little stab. But was wanting to do an IB play, but we haven't gotten one yet. So we haven't gotten one just yet. We'll go one more time. Why not? Oh, darn it. It got there too fast. I was going to move it down to this swing. I want to see some expansion lower here if we can get it below this wick. We really want to run this one quickly, but the time of day is not great for that really happening. Stops in at break even, so can't lose, but it stopped out. Yeah, it's definitely chopping clarity for sure. The big Tom Sabo box on the 1 hour chart. Tom Sabo said he resembles that. Resents? Something? I don't know. Something? IDK? Regurgitates it. He regurgitates that. Yes, Zilmy it is. So 3 p.m. Eastern to 4 p.m. Eastern. One of those things. All right, guys, we're only 31 subs away from getting to 5,500. If you aren't watching and you're not yet subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If we get to 5,500, we'll do a giveaway. I doubt we get there today, but if we do, there's a chance that there's 41 people watching that's not subbed. We shall do the giveaway. A giveaway. We're just kind of grinding lower here. We do have an SMT right now, but I don't know if that means much. Still feels like we want to test the IBL here, but ripping against us. You're in Australia? Yeah, 11:30. That is a little on the late side. Not too bad, but a little bit. I just DCA'd. Turn your head. Trying to get my take profit down there where it needs to be. We need it to be on 33, 32.75. There we go. I got it on there. About to eat some pancakes? Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Fred. The benefit is you lower your average. That's the main benefit. And then in a scenario like this where I got in too early, then, you know, makes it more worth my time, I guess. Oh, do we? I was looking, we had equal lows there, so I kind of knew those were going to be ran. I wanted to see it expand below them. There we go. There we go. Now let's get over to this, because this might be our play here. What do we take? No, stock. I trade funded on in front of everybody. I'm just trading an eval right now. I haven't taken any trades on the funded yet. This is the funded here. Oh, Fred said 10 lots. Oh, let's go, Clarity. Nice job. Now the question is, do we take a burst through? Or do we take a bounce? We take a retest? I don't really know. I guess if we pop through here, I'm just going to mark it in. If we just burst through it, I think I just mark it in. I have no idea, Blazo. No clue. All right, I'm in. Push lower. Come on. Do not bounce. Oh, come on. That's dirty. Oh, you dirty. That's dirty. I should have did my normal play there. Don't know if that was the way to do it. All right, back in. Come on, go lower. Come on, give it to me. Let's go. All right, well, we're not up much, but we're up some after that back and forth. All right, I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused there. How are we up $280? Anybody want to explain that to me? Oh man, I think we just got really lucky, guys. I see what it did now. Look, this is my leader account. I think because I marketed in so fast that it didn't take the trades. I don't think it took the trade on all the followers. So that means that play that we just took, it took it on all of those, but it didn't take it on the initial trade. Oh my God, we got so lucky. We got so lucky there. What up, Alito? Yeah, I copy trades. I copy trade across 10 accounts at one time. That's not a DCA OC pedal pusher. So look at that. So we actually hit payout on that account. Boom. Let's go. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. So all of these accounts are up 280. And then that one account is just up $5. See, this is my lead account right here. Actually, the Bulenox is my lead. That one's not even my lead. Let's check the Bulenox. Oh, the Bulenox is up 75. See, that's what I expected on the other ones. That's strange. So that means it only copied across 2 accounts instead of all of them. What about the My Funded Futures? Okay, My Funded Futures got 245. What about Take Profit Trader? Take Profit got 245. I don't know. I'll take it. I don't know how it happened, but I'll take it. I do not know how. And on this move down here, we're back up $1,000 on the eval. So I don't really know, guys. I don't know what happened there. I have no idea. But somehow we're green. Not going to complain. Not going to complain. All right, well, that officially is the first payout hit of the month. So we can go ahead and request that today. That is the last day of the, I guess it's the last day of this period. But we can update the count. We can update the count here. September. Locking it in, 1500. We'll have to adjust this up a little bit for that to be seen. I think I put in, somehow I put an equal sign there. There it is. So we're at 1500 for the month. Let's go. Yeah, we've done well, Alito. We've done pretty well this summer. I can't complain, right? Can't complain. Now, the retest would have been the way to go, obviously. You see, we closed below about, what is that, 8 points, 12 points below. The retest only gave you 5 points in drawdown, and then it gave you the full profit. So the retest still, to me, continues to be the play. I almost screwed myself there by taking that first, trying to kind of break through, the first wick through. It stopped me out, and then I re-entered and took a little heat, but then it went. But yeah, I'm going back to just taking the retest. The hell with that breakthrough stuff. If it breaks through and leaves without me, then it just does. So thanks, OC Pedal Pusher. That's one more payout. Uh-oh, let's go. Yes, it's below the 5,500. 54.93 is the next level down. 83 below that. I think Mancini's going to say that we have to reclaim 19 to squeeze. Let's see. I would imagine. He says, Precise Technicals ES 5519 was the ATM machine, blah, blah, blah. No change must hold. Yeah, that's the same thing he said earlier. I'm super hungry today, guys. So starting off September with a $1,500 payout. I mean, it's not, you know, I was thinking that I might get to like a $8,000 or $10,000 in the first week, but that's okay. And then the other ones are about $600 away. Those two, let's see, 3 of them are $600 away, and then the other one is $144 away. So we won't worry with those. And then our My Funded Futures account. This is our 4th day. Anybody know how the My Funded Futures starter account works? So like if you take a payout, right, after 5 $100 days, doesn't that only what you leave in the account? That's your new drawdown, right? Is that right? I'm not sure. So if that's the case, I'll probably wait until this thing gets to like $2,000 or something like that to take a payout. I've never had a payout from them on the starter accounts. I only on the experts, so I'm not sure. Yeah, no response on mine as well, pedal pusher. You're bullish. You're bullish. So it sets it at 50,100. That's kind of what I thought. Let me make sure I'm on the right account here. Don't want to get caught on the wrong account. And we're back to $1,000 in profit on the MyFunded futures after yo-yoing up 1,000, back to break even, down 400, and then back up 1,000 with our wild man trading over here. Our wild entries. I mean, look at all these. This is how my trading used to look. You'd look at my chart and you would see all these entries and be like, holy hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We've taken 17 trades. So, you did it with a PA, Fred? Holy cow, that sucks. That's terrible. I mean, do we try it for a second retest? I mean, why not, right? It's worked before on a second retest. Why not try it on an eval? I mean, we didn't sweep the low. Could play. Yeah, so I was trying to be careful this morning, Fred, and make sure that I didn't, that I was clicking in the right spot, like I was on the right charts and stuff. I've done that before where I forget that I'm on. It happened to me one time and it worked out. I thought I was on micros and I was on minis, and I selected 5 minis, and I made like $800. Thinking I made 80. So let's see if we get a little rejection off of the IBL again here. I think it'd probably be all right. Yeah, usually it doesn't play in our favor at all. All right, we're in. And back to the 80 is where I'll go break even on this, if we get it. All right, just wrecked us on the eval. I mean, this actually wouldn't be bad either. If we could close above that, it wouldn't be so bad. On momentum. Nah, I went short. What up, Winter Circle? Oh, nice job. I haven't heard anybody say anything about any codes, as far as I know. Nothing from me, as far as I know. I mean, if we can get a momentum candle through here, then I wouldn't mind this for a long. But chances are it probably. We'll see. Oh, it can always go lower. It can go higher too. The Nasdaq does what it wants to do. I guess Nutty went short there and lost his profits. That sucks. We'll see what it does here. I mean, I'll probably be aggressive here. If we get a nice momentum candle through this gap, I'll be aggressive. Why not? I trade the NQJP on all things. 25Ks, 50Ks. I always trade one mini, but it's completely up to you and your comfort, you know, like what your comfort level is. I don't think there's a right or wrong way to do it. If you feel comfortable trading micros more than minis, then trade micros. I mean, I think it's perfectly fine. I'm more of a high risk, high reward trader. So for that reason, I probably blow more accounts than I should. But, you know, it's all about what works for you. I don't love this short, but I kind of want to take it. 12-point risk. All right, we'll take the risk on it. Why not? Oh, actually 16-point risk, I guess, by the time I hit it. We'll save a couple of points there. I'm sure that's probably going to hit us. FTT underscore wedding. The sale is still on TechT. Oh, Nutty is short. Let me check it myself, see if it's working. Oh, darn it. My chart went away. Gotta have my chart. So what you do is you go FTT underscore wedding, apply coupon, and it works. You have to update your cart first. So once you put the quantity in there, update cart, then put the coupon in, FTT underscore wedding. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you got like, oh, that sucks. There it is. Yeah, that's what I'm using it on right now, Moses, Quantower. They have their own, like, the white label version of Quantower. I don't recommend you use that. It does give you all the features, but I don't know. I think it's smoother on just regular Quantower. So, yes, exactly. I am an idiot, Mr. Big Bag Wolf. You're longing. Yeah, I think it's all right. I mean, if we get a momentum candle through here, then I don't mind the long. And I mean, we do have an SMT. The longs do make more sense. I mean, we are shorting very, very low. If I'm going to take the short, then I should wait. You should kind of wait for it to. I was just trying to take it off the IBL rebreak again, but you really should be waiting for it to close below there. But Nitro, yeah, Nitro is like the white label version of Quantower. It's basically the same thing as Quantower, but like it's not Quantower, if you will. Oh, the London low is right there. You think it's going to retrace 989? I was thinking at least 926. I mean, 989 would make sense. Got that wick up there. My first target you know, will be 926 on a long, just because there's this imbalance here with this wick. So if I get triggered on a long, I'll take 10 points on the first, and then we'll target that on the second. Being aggressive. Be aggressive. And again, on the short, you know, you still get a decent RR here. 1 to 2 still. Really needs to close below the 66 in order for it to close below 66. You would like to see expansion to this wick, but the problem with this is, I mean, I guess it's below it. This really seems like a protected low, right? It swept the low inside of a fair value gap. So I don't know if it'll resweep this low or not. I'm not sure. I did steam. I got my 10 points off of it. I had to do it twice here. I shorted the breakthrough. It stopped me out, and then I shorted the re-breakthrough, and I got it. But should have just waited for my normal retest. We end up hitting a payout there on that. So let's go, winner circle. Get it. So let's see what happens. Like I said, if it closes below the 66, I think we get a decent little sell here. But we're also coming up on the macro time. So depending upon what happens in the next 3 to 4 minutes, it's really going to give us an idea. If we start to push here and we close above in the next minute or two, then I'm really going to like the longs. Kind of like that. See that momentum candle? Yeah, I think that's kind of telling us all we need to know here. If this closes above, we're going to go decently heavy in this with this momentum. On an eval only, of course, but we want to see it close above in the next 2 minutes. 2-3 minutes. I might go 3 minis if I can. Can I go 3 minis? I think I can. Take 2 off at 10 and let the other one run. That will be the play. ES would also be reclaiming the 55.02 level if we close above here, looks like. 20 seconds left on this candle. Like I said, coming into the macro time, looks like we might want to push up. But don't do anything crazy. Let's wait for the close. I'm going to go ahead and jump in one here just off the IBL. And I'm going to target that imbalance up there for this one. Feel like it goes, but we could just be wrong. A trash can. All right, this next candle or two, we need to push here or I'm in trouble. I'm not loving that it just wicked up in there, but let's see. We need the IBL to hold. No, it's not looking good. No bueno. That's the wrong direction, you dirty girl. I mean, you're such a nice girl. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. You're such a great girl. Max is telling you to go up. Max is saying, go to the upside and you will feel better. Get back above the IBL and go higher. Oh, you won, Andy, but you didn't get over there in time? That sucks. I didn't even know he's running it. Come on. Come on. I guess we're just wrong on the upside there. Oh. 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 Oh, your stream was behind? Oh, that sucks. I might have just been a little too early here. Or too late. Whichever way you want to look at it. Yeah, it might, Mr. Big Bad Wolf. It might. I'm ready for either direction. I mean, hey, we could just sweep the 27s. That kind of looks like it's probably what it's going to do here. Look at there. Loss, loss, loss. 3 losses in a row. We should fire ourselves. You're fired. You're fired. Get out of here. We need 23 more subscribers to get to 5,500. Wait, 33. Math is hard. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed, let's get that subscriber going. Try winning. It's better. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I don't know. I still like the long. I don't know why, but I do. We're so low. Still like the long. Dun, 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 dun. I have no idea what the higher time frames look like. Winter Circle. I have no idea. I'm a complete idiota. Are these all longs? I don't even know. Wait, that's I think that was a short. I think that was a short too. And then the long. Oh, goodness. Now the long is trying to play after it swept that low one more time. All right, back above 900 here. I'm just going to mark it in 3 contracts, and we're just going to hope and pray. We're in 3. Let's move 1 up. Oops. I need to move the stops down. Oh, it just hit the 900 and just dumped on me. This might destroy us. We might get destroyed here, boys. We're just either going to hit the daily loss limit or we're going to be green, so we're going to move it down. The daily loss limit or nothing. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not damn good trading. We don't have much more room here, guys. Gotta go. I'm good at buying the tops, guys. No, Inner Circle, not at all. I'm on an eval. I'm being very aggressive. I already said that. So no worries, man. Death candle. Daily loss limit. There it is. Now, we got good news. We do have good news. We have 1 more eval that we can trade. Let's make sure. All right. I'm short. 3 Connies. And we might add a 4th. Wait, why does it say 76 ticks? I don't want 76 ticks. We want it right there. I guess 76 will be 4. All right, let's see if it wants to go lower for us. Just rip it lower. We are full port short here, guys. Full port short. 4 Connies. 4 minis, full port. Port report, Mach Zabedi. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. It looks like we're going to get wrecked on this one, too, in both directions. Chop, chop, chop. Buy the lows, sell the highs. Chopping me away. Chopping me away. We got 4 minutes until the top of the hour. Dun, 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 dun. How's it going, Isle? How's it going? We're doing good. We're sucking on eval, but other than that, the other stuff's green, so that's all we care about. All right, let's get a run through the 64 here, and then we'll put our stops in. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, run through the 64. We'll put them in. Ideally, a run through the 59 would be good. A run through the 59 would be nice. Did we leave equal highs? I don't know. I don't see them. Where? Just kind of grinding here. Chopping. Really in an idiot box. Need to break out of the idiot box to the downside here. Break out of the idiot box to the downside. We are full port here, 4 minis. Need to see some sellers pop through here. Not seeing them so far. Ah, there they come. Come on, Ripper. Yeah, CK. Now we don't need a break. 65. Don't get too greedy. 1 point up. Above there. We're not too greedy. All right, locking in a little bit. $200, whatever it was. Needs to go lower if it's going to go. Come on, push it lower. I don't even think I need that much to pass this account. I don't know how much we need. I should have probably figured that out before I entered a trade, huh? All right, let's trail this down. All right, currently up 1,000. Oh, darn it. I meant to move that lower. So we're currently up 1,094 on that one. I guess we did need more. Oh, yeah, CK. I don't blame you. Oh, let's see. So we need another 406 $6. So what is that? 2 contracts. We could go 4 contracts, 21 ticks. No, wait, 22 ticks probably. So max size 22 ticks. What do you think? What could go wrong? Max size 22 ticks. What could go wrong? Oh, I'm tagged in. I was trying to put a stop in. We don't really want it to get back above like 60. Top of the hour in 10 seconds. Let's see if it just flushes us. Could just blow the account. Yeah, it looks like it might want to do that. Top of the hour didn't really push it down anymore. Come on, you can do it. Or maybe you can't. It's up to you. You can't. All right, we're going to blow it. It's going to blow. Oh, well. Well, we got a little degen there for you guys. Oh, for a little bit for you guys. Dun, 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 dun. All right, ES ripping back up here. Kind of got another SMT there. ES ran the 93 area, made a new low. Nasdaq did not. So we have a little bullish SMT right here. I'm sad about that. I was trying to pass another account. We were only $400 away. No, it was 500. And we blew it. Very sad. Very, very sad. I suppose it happens, though. What can you do? It's just going to happen every now and then. Yeah, we're all pretty close to passing a few evals. We got take profit trader, not too bad. Get about another $1,400 on that. Looks like this thing just wants to push. But that being said, guys, I do think that's going to do it for me. Let me kind of show you guys what we got with the apexes. This one we're waiting on payout already. And then we request payout this afternoon on that one. And then the rest of these are just, that one's $144 away. These are around $600 away. And then that one at the bottom we just started. So we're trying to add 3 more, maybe 4 more before the sell kind of runs out there. So we went 1 for 3 today on the evals from Apex. Nothing too crazy. Could have maybe done it a little better. But if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe. We will be back live tomorrow, 9:15 a.m. We got all the links down below, all the coupon codes if you want to help support the channel. So let's go, Bassett. You get it back. The sale for Fast Track, I don't know if they extended it or not. They were talking about extending it, but if they did not, today would be the last day for the FTT_wedding. Links at the top of the chat there. So 87% off Bulenox. And, oh, I'm on tilt. Currency got us. I'm not on tilt. I'm not on tilt, I promise you. That's just on evals. I get a little degen-y on the evals sometimes. Just a little fun. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you guys watching. Be careful today trading. It's, one of those wild days. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you.